The problem is we're constantly being told we spend too much time in front of our screens, but it feels like the world would stop functioning without smartphones. Have we become too reliant on these devices? And if so, how do we start keeping smartphone use in check? First, let me hit you with some numbers. According to recent statistics from south of the border, the average American checks their smartphone 352 times per day, with 47% of Americans admitting they're addicted to their phones. Meanwhile, 71% of people say they spend more time on their phones than with their romantic partners. And 44% of American adults admit that not having their phones gives them anxiety. Okay, so maybe it's clear that phone addiction is a real issue, but it's not all doom and gloom. There's no denying that smartphones have revolutionized the way we communicate with one another. With just a few taps, we can connect with someone on the other side of the world. Not only that, but our phones are also great for entertainment, work, creative pursuits, and even help you feel safe walking home at night. However, despite these benefits, there are some drawbacks to using phones too much or too often. I'm assuming you're watching this on a phone, so you know what I'm talking about. There's no shame in it, we've all been there. Hell, I even saw Brad's phone earlier, and he used Instagram for almost 4 hours last Wednesday. And he's okay? One of the most significant issues is distraction. It's easy to get sucked into the black hole of social media. You start with good intentions, next thing you know, you're doom scrolling at 4 in the morning. A study by the University of Illinois found that heavy phone usage was associated with an increase in depression, anxiety, and loneliness. And we wish it did, but it doesn't end there. Mobile usage can cause physical side effects too. Staring at a small screen for prolonged periods can cause eye strain, headaches, and even posture problems. Additionally, phone usage before bedtime can disrupt sleep patterns, leading to insomnia and other sleep disorders. It's a double-edged sword, which is an easy way to say that it has a good side and a bad side, but also represents how dangerous it can be when handled incorrectly. Mindlessly scrolling through social media for hours on end isn't going to benefit anyone. But using your phone to stay in touch with friends, to play some music while you cook, or acting as a camera can be productive and beneficial. Even reading online can be fun. One book I recommend checking out is Stolen Focus by Johann Hari, which examines the effects of our increasingly distracted and technology-dependent world on our mental health and well-being. It's a thought-provoking book that raises important questions about our relationship with technology. And if you like this episode, it's worth checking out. The main takeaways from the book are similar to what we've discussed already, but it argues that our society needs to reevaluate its relationship with technology and find ways to use it more responsibly and sustainably. It also emphasizes the importance of human connection and community in combating the harmful effects of technology on our mental health. Okay, I've thrown a lot of information at you here and not much hope. So how can we push back against smartphones' distractions without cutting them out completely? The first thing you need to do is take back control of your notifications. The 5 notifications a day from TikTok that prompt you to watch weird videos, not helping. We have guides for Android and iPhone users on MobileSyrup.com, but for now, just live by the golden notification rule. If it's not an app fostering connection between you and other people, you don't need prompts from it. Leading out of this, use the Do Not Disturb mode when spending time with people. This helps us to focus on the people in front of us and be present in the moment. It can be a pain to set up, but it can stop your phone from ringing as much and help you stay in the moment. Secondly, we can set boundaries and limits on our phone usage. This could be by setting up a time limit on social media or using apps that track our phone usage. You can even set your phone to go black and white after a certain time to help you feel less inclined to look at it. For me, this is literally the hardest one to stick to since I like looking at Instagram before bed. But I can confirm that looking at a gray screen is super boring. Remember, smartphones are just a tool. It's up to us to decide how we use them. It might take some time, but even a small step like setting up your notifications can help you start to take back control from your phone. Thanks for watching, and make sure to follow us on socials to get a few extra bits of the story I couldn't fit into this episode, and subscribe to see next week's show. I'm Tasha the Amazon, and I'll see you online.